Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymour.
And we have got the goods for you this week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, so on this level, we got nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
That's okay, though.
The thing is, yeah, this week was so ginormous
Yes.
and diverse and vast. It had funny stuff. It had
Lots
scary
of things.
stuff.
Scary is right. That Major X, we gotta talk about that.
All right, because I tapped out.
You did tap out on something that made it up here on my list. And you tapped out. I'm so glad that I have it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So
yes.
We'll get to that book shortly.
Yeah, we will.
But we'll start with Major X.
Yes.
Rob Liefeld's magnum opus. It is the Watchmen of comics. It
You
is.
said that with a straight face. I don't even know how you did that.
I know. Rob has a lot of fans. I know the 1990s hold an appeal to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
But this thing is like The Room, like the movie The Room with Tommy Wiseau. I read it and I just keep thinking, oh my God, they went there. Like we find out the full parentage behind Major X, and I'm like, really? There's not another potential character you could have chosen for that coupling. Like if
I wonder how long these 2 pages took to do.
Probably, and there's no feet, so probably. All right. So if you haven't been following Major X, the final issue of it is this week. There might be an issue 0 coming out in the future. I don't know. Yeah.
The elusive issue 0.
Yeah. So Major X is a character from the future in another timeline that comes back to the past for some reason to protect the mutants that die in the future. And there's a bunch of stuff that starts with the letter X: existence, extends, existential. I made up a part about extends.
Oh,
it's already
my
trademarked.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Right?
Oh.
So I don't know. Like
What
I
is
enjoy
happening?
I enjoy it for all the wrong reasons. Like I'm that guy that's just reading it because it's like,
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
yeah, and
Burn it shot.
I don't know where the Sentinels came from.
Yeah. Wait. What?
And yeah, he has lightning powers. I was not joking. He has lightning powers, which will play in once you actually read the book to find out.
Now hold on.
I don't know who the other. He's got a time motorcycle. A time motorcycle. And there could.
Oh my God. Okay, that did happen. The 90s are back, y'all. The 90s are back and they're thriving.
It's not just my midlife crisis this time. It's just.
Okay. Yeah. Action Comics Superman.
Now this
10-12.
is a Leviathan tie-in.
It is a Leviathan tie-in. Okay, so this is one that is a lot of talking heads. Art-wise, it's okay. So let me make sure I say this right. Kudransky did the art, and it's beautiful, but somewhat distracting at the same time. Yeah. And with Bendis's dialogue-heavy conversation pieces, you tend to skip over a lot and just kind of go into it. So I almost feel bad because there's a spread here that is quite lovely.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But you don't really pay attention to it because you're just trying to decipher the words and really see how that's carrying the story. This one, the honest reason why I put it in my honorable mentions is because it is so, I don't want to say anticlimactic. That's not the right word for it. There is some serious world building, but it's such a staggered version of it that it's hard to realize how good this might be outside of reading a bunch of issues back to back to back. That's the biggest problem with this series is that there are some issues that on their own just don't quite grab you. You know that they're part of a larger whole, and you need that larger whole in order to truly feel the value of it. Yeah. This is like, the issue 6 of a 9-part series. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay, it's going somewhere. Okay, it's getting something's happening. That's what it is. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That is fair. Yeah. Continuing with the comedic theme for me.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Source Point Press. When I was reading in previews, like, what is this book? Our Love is a Sham. The title sounds the dumb.
It's amazing.
And then I read that it is like actual pages from 1950s romance and like Girls Gone Wrong comics.
Yes.
But with completely different dialogue.
Oh my God.
So it's even Golden Age size, which just takes it to the next level.
Now these must be in like public domain. Right?
They've got to be.
Okay.
They've got to be, or Source Point just cares not.
I see you, Travis.
It's, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I can even say some of this stuff. Apparently, Mexican dildos are the highest quality dildos you can buy. I found that out.
Who wrote this?
It's such it's like a collective effort because there's like a different vibe for each of the stories.
Oh
like
my god,
the
Who
Howard
said vibe?
Yeah, the Howard the Duck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, oh yeah, they take pokes at Howard the Duck. The whistle is amazing. I now know that I have to be at least a lobster farmer to get a woman. Like being a prawn farmer, or
That ain't it. That ain't it.
Won't get me there.
No, not the prawns. They're like big fish or big shrimp.
Yep.
No, that ain't it. Okay.
Yeah, no, 8-ounce prawn won't get you that woman.
Yeah, ounces are bigger, baby.
It's, oh my gosh, it's hysterical. it's not for kids
At all.
Yeah,
At all.
There's.
Wait, this is issue 2. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
But you don't have to read issue 1 to enjoy it because it's just like these stories are out of nowhere.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, and that ad, because even the ads, they take old school ads and reword them. So like if you want your chest to look like those 1950s people, those are the sweaters to buy.
Oh my god. Tim Fuller.
Yeah.
And this says that this is Joe Kubert. They get Joe Kubert stuff for real?
Somehow, I don't know. Like
God.
it's hysterical.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a treat.
When you talk about what comics can be, there you go. There you go. Wow, I don't even know how to follow that. All right, well, I'm going to try.
With Avengers.
Let me go with Avengers number 20. Jason Aaron, Ed McGuinness. This one is almost all about She-Hulk, right?
Okay.
And the current, like it fits within the whole War of the Realms, but it's looking at She-Hulk in the current, I don't know, hulkiness that she has. Yeah. She's clearly in a ragey sort of version. Yeah. And she's struggling with trying to, figure out if that's the Hulk that she wants to be, or does she want to go back to kind of the prim and proper. This actually paints the picture that it's not easy being a She-Hulk. Like, she talks about getting hit on, some bad guys groping her. Ooh. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, here's my thing. Okay, maybe this is just me. If you were a bad guy and you groped She-Hulk, I feel like what she would do to you, you would do that once and only once.
And then if you heard about somebody doing, you
wouldn't do it, because what she does to I feel like her level of power and potential aggression, I don't care how voluptuous you think she is, she can kick you to space.
It's something blah blah Hulk.
Right. I feel like, that's just a bad move. Yeah. Although I have to admit, after reading this, I kind of want to see a series where her and Bruce Banner go around and just go see people that did her wrong, and they just tag team. Like Jay and Silent Bob strike back at the end of it. They're just like, so remember that time we fought and you pinched me? And the guy's like, yeah, Bruce, let's talk about it. And all of a sudden, dude's like, wait, what? Bruce grabs him, and then she just starts working the body. Just boom, 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 boom. Ah! Do it again, I dare you. Smashed. Yeah.
No, that's it.
That's what.
If Marvel doesn't do it, someone online should create their own.
Absolutely. Like that, make it a live action series.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
She-Hulk smash me. And this bunch of dudes like asking ridiculous things, and then when she actually shows up to do it, they regret all their words. That's what I'm talking about.
But instead of like Chris Hansen showing up,
yes, it's
Bruce Banner.
Oh. What I love is that it's actually Bruce, and of course they're like, "Who is this little shrimpy guy?" And he's like, "Yeah, by the way, he gets big," and then all of a sudden she comes in and then start stomping you to death. That would be amazing.
I would love that.
You know what I'm saying? Abomination, done. Can't handle it. Armadillo, done. Can't handle it. This is what needs to happen. That's the equality that I want to see. I want to see She-Hulk smash hardcore on some people that even thought that they could look at her a certain kind of way. Yeah. Did you just? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No. Let me show you something.
Time for justice.
Yeah. Gamma justice. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real. Speaking of war,
following with Jason Aaron, War of the Realms wraps up.
Okay.
We figure out what the knowledge Thor has been seeking while pinned to the World Tree. So we get it. We see it's just freaking metal. Like I don't even know why I have to explain this to you people.
It's so much to read.
Yeah,
I didn't grab it.
You've got Thors from different generations. Different versions of Mjolnir. You got Yarnborn. You've got War Thor.
Let me touch it.
You've got Malekith with Venom and channeling Null. That's
a problem,
right? That fight is so metal. Like it's metal. Like yeah, the fight.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah, you got Daredevil doing Daredevil stuff, even though he's acting as Heimdall. Yeah.
Yes, please and thank you. This is.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, like the old version of Thor is so awesome. Like Loki, and it's so cool. It fits. It's so Loki. Oh, and then that. I'm like, did Jason think of that way for that character to die? Because it's pretty horrific.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's just
so good.
So satisfying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so it's weird. It's a big Marvel event miniseries.
Yes,
that's awesome from start to finish. Like I haven't seen this in.
It's been a while.
In many moons, possibly.
It's been a while. A decade, maybe.
Maybe during my first marriage. So that's like a while ago.
Whoa. We're not even gonna touch that.
Speaking of marriages,
Fantastic Four, baby. We got Dan Slott. We got let's see, Paco Medina, Kevin Lebronda, Paulo Villanelli, and Juanan Ramirez. So we had like a slew of people contributing to this one. All right, so this is, how do I put this? If this is the basis for what the Marvel Cinematic Universe Fantastic Four will be, it will be truly family friendly in a way that nothing else has before. Like I feel like that's what Dan Slott is pitching. He's like, look, mine any of my stories for potential movie beats because it'll be of that aged audience demographic that will net you the most returns. The whole family can come from the wide-eyed, star-eyed kid to the aged, adult to even the angsty teenager. There's something here, and I'm not talking about Johnny Storm. That's the key part. But yeah, this is something as simple as let's look at driving. The Fantastic Kids needing to drive.
Yeah.
What does that look like? How do you regulate that? How do you do it? I mean, because their dad is making stuff that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
How do you get a license for this? And go. Like, I love what he's playing around with in this. Story-wise, there's just all kinds of fun. It's just fun. Family fun. And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
That's what we need from an FF comic.
Yeah. The end result, though, of this issue, a return of a classic baddie in a great way. Nice. So much ooh. Giggity. All right, so moving on to the acrylic, we got two that are the same, and then one that's different.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the one I tapped out on.
You sure you want to start with that?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
The Peter Porker Spectacular Spider-Ham, issue 1. Who all is on this book? Let's see. We've got Jason Latour, killing it. Let's see. Is that who? No, this is David LaFuente that did the artwork on this one. And then there's another story. Let's see. Okay, let me just put this up here. Let me. Okay, Spider-Ham. Clearly, breakout role from Into the Spider-Verse. We love Peter Porker. It's real, 100%. It gets better. Okay, I'm going to say it. This might technically be a spoiler, but Jason Latour actually put this on online anyway.
Okay.
Spider-Gwen, who is a penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spider-Gwen is a penguin. Come on, you really?
It doesn't stop there, though.
It doesn't.
There's quite a few others.
Meows Morales. That's right. Meows Morales. Brilliant. there are puns in here that are so effortless and perfect and just right. These characters, I would read this book forever. And it ain't kid friendly. Actually, it's a little it tiptoes on the mature side a little bit with the way that they approach some things. So definitely, like there's supposed to be outtakes of the actor John Mahoney that did Mahoney or Maloney. I think it might be Maloney. I think it's Maloney. When he first went in, he took Spider-Ham in a very adult situation sort of direction. I think this is channeling some of that.
Okay.
And there's actually a short story written by Phil and what's the other guy's name? Oh my god, I just lost it. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. There we go. The guys that wrote and directed Into the Spider-Verse. So they have a piece in here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can't believe you tapped out.
I tapped out. Like it was that or Major X.
One of them's in the acrylic, okay? That's all I'm saying. One of them's in the acrylic and one is not, okay?
Just lurking there.
There we go. That's all I'm saying. No judgment. All the judgment.
This is a better call by me. All right, so
That is true.
yeah, Tim Seeley.
Yes.
We'll talk about here in another minute.
Yes.
Artist Jim Terry. Their take on The Crow, which I absolutely love. Like that was Crow was one of those books that when James O'Barr put it out, I was like, it was tough for me to get hold of. I was still in high school. I was like, this is awesome, right? So this takes Tim Seeley's characters from Hack Slash, who they basically like hunt down other killers and monsters,
Right?
And in this, they're on the trail of a serial killer, but they don't know that the serial killer is actually a crow, like one of the people that's brought back from the dead for vengeance. There's a twist though, because this crow doesn't quite function like other ones, and since there's only ever supposed to be one crow,
this is problematic.
Because that dude shows up at the end.
Really?
Yeah, and I like the little goth dude in me just was like, is that? Should I text Stace?
Yes.
So yeah,
Okay. All right.
I loved it.
I hate to admit this, but it's so true. I love James. James is a good friend. I've never watched The Crow.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm that big of a fan of Brandon that like I'm literally not watching it, so I can deny the fact that he passed away.
Okay, I can see that.
It's like a mental block for me. Where I was like, no, if I watch this movie, then I have to acknowledge. So it's just going to be this movie that I haven't seen yet that Brandon Lee is in.
Yeah.
So yeah, when it comes out, I'll see it, but it's never come out for 25 years. Yeah, almost 30 years. Whatever.
It's fair.
That's how I feel. But the book is amazing. Like I actually have read the book. So James's work is fantastic and emotional. God,
yeah,
that's such a cool tie-in, man.
Because it fits. Like what happens? Vengeance.
Yeah,
people dying,
and you're like, oh, we got to stop that. You're like,
do you?
Should you? Maybe not. Hold on. There's the thing. All right. So where do you want to go next?
Do we just follow the Tim Seeley train?
Do you want to follow the Tim Seeley train,
or because Killer Groove was really solid too?
It was.
Because it might be out criminal and criminal.
Ooh.
Like it might be.
Ooh, yeah, you said that. You said that. Killer Groove #2. Aftershock. Come on. Doing their thing, man. Who do we got on this one? We got Ollie Masters and Eon Marin. And dag nabbit if this book isn't good.
Yeah. It's crime story, takes place in the late 60s, early 70s.
Right.
Wrong slot, Ryan.
Little higher. There you go. Yeah, it is. Boom.
Yes. Victory.
Did that. Yeah, dude, it's time based and deeply emotional and character driven.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Super wow.
Because you've got kind of two-ish storylines going at the same time.
Right.
You've got this troubled musician who apparently is incredibly talented. He just hasn't been able to hit it
that
big.
Hit that thing, right?
And he's got a skill. He can kill. He just doesn't. He's missing that part of him. That's like, no, don't kill people.
Don't do that. No, not even just people. He just kills.
Yeah, because there was that poor bird. No spoilers.
Yeah, like wrong place, wrong time, birdie bye. Quote the Raven Nevermore.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, like dude is such a mishap person, and it's one of those things where you're just like, well, is that what's stopping him? Like,
yeah,
did he ever have like a break and then he accidentally murder dead somebody?
Yeah. Is there
I
something
don't
in his
know.
background? Because as we see, it looks like he's kind of taking a little bit of inspiration from that part of his life
Yep.
and turning it into music.
Yes.
Which-
Which now you want to go back and listen to his songs and be like,
Oh,
he's confessing.
yeah, that sounds sounds murdery.
That definitely does. I did feel like, okay, so maybe I watched entirely too much Law and Order,
Mhm.
because when you made that song, I was like, should you be putting that out? Like,
It was like, don't record
don't
that.
record that. But then, of course, I had to remember this takes place in the 60s. They didn't have DNA evidence or anything
Oh,
like
yeah.
that back then. So maybe it's
Yeah.
cool. Like, they just weren't on that yet. The other story was heartbreaking.
Yeah,
That,
because you get the family dynamic with the private investigator and her uncle,
yes.
and then like seeing where he comes from.
Oh, man.
Because I was like, man, because I couldn't figure out why he was so angry, and then when he explained, it was like,
He was
oh
like-
crap.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
You use this term like you mean it, but you don't even know.
Yep.
Such a good book.
Yeah.
Such a good
And then
one.
the way the phone hangs up at the end, and that like
Dude, I
last
told
panel.
you, like, emotional. It was heavy. I read it first. I'm so glad I did that, because then I was able to read Spider-Ham and kind of cleanse and get that back to a smiley place, because that book it's heavy, but it's so
It really
daggone
is.
good.
It really
So
is.
good. I don't know if there's any plans for a series, but please, television, this would be fantastic.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah,
Like,
I would watch this.
if you're a network that's trying to pick something up like this and you haven't been able to tie it down with Criminal,
Mm-hmm. Try these guys.
Mhm.
Talk to them.
Good
See what's
stuff.
up. Dangle a check. Dark Red #4. Tim Seeley, Corin Howell.
So we find out more about the big city vampires.
Man, those guys.
They're kind of racisty.
Kinda. Man, you're being polite.
They're really,
Being so polite.
yeah, they're really, really racisty.
Super racisty. And you thought they sucked before being vampires? No.
Yeah, it makes
Sucktastic.
like, did they start out that way, or just over millennia were they like, I'm
I
gonna pick
think
up-
maybe. Well, I don't know, man. I would say that they didn't start out that way. I actually was reading something, or I think somebody was telling me that like the notion of race wasn't actually something that was designated
Mhm.
until like within the last few hundred years. Like it wasn't something that like was a necessity to designate until they started needing laws to say, hey, you're not of this race, so therefore you can't do this thing. So it never like really
never came up.
it never came up. So at their onset, there was like, we're biters and they're suckers. And that's what it is.
And now
Now
we're
they
the purest of.
they politicized it so
Yeah.
bad.
Oh.
So bad. Coming off of like after last issue, which very emotional.
Yeah.
You see this backstory. Dude, I tell you, Chip is cool.
Yes.
I like him a lot. But the other guy that went with him, he's my hero.
Yeah.
And this one, he's my hero. Oh yeah. You can't keep a good old boy down, man. I hate any sort of notion where you're like, oh, he's clearly, he'll jack races. No. He knows his world.
Yes.
And he's comfortable in his world. And anything outside of his world, that's the enemy.
Yeah. And you kind of start to see why he thinks that way.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting kind of point of view. Because he's trying.
Right.
He is trying to participate in society. He's trying to take care of his family, trying to take care of himself.
Right.
And just things are kind of collapsing.
Yeah.
And he's looking for
an answer.
Yeah.
Looking for an answer as to why. And I can respect that, dude, he's my hero of this issue.
Oh yeah, he took one
hardcore, man.
Yeah.
He was awesome. This series overall, man, it's kind of like a shocker, because you think like with vampires, what new can be done? Dark Red.
Yeah.
Dark Red.
There you
Figured
go.
it out. Fun series. It's good. It's gory. Clearly.
Yes. There's
yes.
Oh, heaps of blood.
Lots and lots. It doesn't seem too dirty. Like there's hints, but not anything too graphic.
Yeah.
Things are, specifically placed and covered up, but still gorgeous book.
Oh,
gorgeous book. Yeah, I love reading this. This is a great series.
So many characters you just want to see die. Like just
so
really
true. So true. It's such a weird thing to say, but it's 100% facts. So true. Yeah, you do just want to see them die hard too, like with a vengeance. It's a movie reference. Maybe caught that. If it's your first time checking us out, please make sure that you like us. We like that thumbs up. If you do a thumbs down, in the comments, let us know why.
Yeah.
We just want to know. Maybe we'll listen. I don't know. We're stuck in our ways. We've been doing this for a while, man.
Yeah.
Like
Couple
couple
dozen.
hundred. Man.
Yeah.
We up there. We've been doing this. We doing this thing.
Yeah.
But if you like what you see, definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Because every week we bring this kind of awesomeness
Yes.
to your life.
Look at this. You know you want this on your screens.
Yep.
Screening at you.
Yep.
Yeah. Screeners. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So bad. That's so bad. Oh my God. If you guys are in Columbus, Ohio, maybe tonight you might run into maybe one of us at the sneak peek of Spider-Man Far From Home. I saw you put that code out. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, and I tested the link first.
Did you?
Before posting it.
I mean, it's smart. You got to make sure it works.
Gotta make sure I can download 2 tickets for myself.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So, shout out to, who'd you guys get yours from?
See, Owens Group started following us on Twitter.
Me too.
So, yeah.
Yay!
Thanks,
Shout out to the
Owens
Owens Group because they're awesome people. And yeah, dude, I think like maybe this might be a thing that we kind of partner up with them some more.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they know that we're friends.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Like that's cool. That's cool. Burning candles from all ends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
We're trying to make sure that you guys get some goodness. So thanks to the Owens Group for that. Hopefully we'll see some of you tomorrow or today.
Yes, because it's Wednesday.
Yes, it's Wednesday.
In the future, Wednesday.
It is. See, what happens when you major exit.
Major exit.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a major exit right now. Yes. Good night, everybody.